or I'm emotionally mature. No, I'm not.
Opie. You're done. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island season 13 episodes 5 and 6. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. There's gonna be a lot of Aiden, Ellie, Yasmin, whatever. Like, this brother storyline is exhausting, but I like how it is exposing Aiden in a way. So yeah, it's gonna feel repetitive and whatever, but at the end of it all, I want to talk about Aiden and how he comes across on the show, right? So the episode starts with Aiden having a talk with Ellie, saying that he's still interested in her.
You look beautiful, as always.
I liked ya.
Yeah.
I still do. You can't just...
Yeah, words have consequences.
Do you talk about me at all? You got me brother now, ain't ya? I hope he does pick you. I want to see you tomorrow.
This man is so beggy. I don't even know if I could say it's borderline harassment. It's just giving straight up harassment at this point. This man he begs for kisses, he begs for affection. Now he's begging for compliments when his competition is his own brother. He wants her to compare him to his little brother. Oh, is he better looking at me? Oh, do you really like him? What do you mean he has more ambition? Or, oh, you don't really feel me the way that you feel him? Oh my God. You would think his brother is his op the way that he keeps fishing wherever his brother is concerned. So Ellie is like, you had said things that made Yasmin choose you, so you have to learn that words mean things, actions have consequences. And he's like, oh, I just needed one more day to sort things out. No, you didn't. You already told the girl, if I had the choice to recouple, I would have chosen you. You just thought you could have your cake and eat it too and think Ellie would be waiting in the wings for you if you were to recouple with Yasmin. But as the veil is lifting for Ellie, she's realizing, no, he was always planning on running game on me. It's just that Yasmin was the first person here, but it could have been anybody else. The man loves a game. I can't even say he loves he loves to be chased. Yeah, he loves to play games. He loves to be chased. He wants to be most desirable, and it's going to blow up in his face. After that conversation, Kavin and Ellie have a conversation, and Aiden is like, oh, well, if she likes him, it's because I taught him everything he knows. Well, clearly the student has surpassed the teacher, because Kavin does not come off nearly as beggy as Aiden does. Also, Kavin, it's like he's more willing to broaden his horizons. He's not so condescending when he's talking to women, and he's not intimidated by women who have big personalities, say like Jasmine or something. And even with Ellie, sure, there's moments where he does want affection from her, but he's not begging and like consistently clawing at her boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So right now, Ellie says that she's seeing a different side with Kavin than she did with Aiden. I would agree, and I hope that stays the same. Priya says she's never dated an Indian man, and I'll be so honest, when she was first on that date with Samraj, and she was like, oh, is it Sam? And he's like, Samraj. I was like, I'm not Indian, so it's not my conversation to be a part of, but it gave, I don't date Indian boys. But anyways, these two are focusing more on each other, likely because if she doesn't pick Samraj is going to go. If Kavin doesn't pick Ellie is going to go. So I think they're aware of that, and they're trying to keep as many people right now in the house as possible. So on to the recoupling. We have Kavin, who chooses Ellie. Priya chooses Samraj. Yasmin chose Aiden. Lola chose Sean. Angelisa chose Opie. Mika chose George. Jasmine chose Lorenzo, and Robin chose Sam, but we know she's not happy about that because she wanted to be with George.
Robs, you alright?
Yeah.
Robin.
I'm so pissed off.
I know.
Come on then.
Yeah.
Should we take that ass? Everyone else has had the connection but me.
Do you wish you'd on the highway now?
Yeah.
Do you wish you had?
Well, can I at least have a kiss?
I think it's a little bit disrespectful.
Don't do it then. It's so good to be back. Oh, I hate my life.
Realistically, Robin, who was Mika supposed to pursue? Who? Tell us who. Because she's out here acting like Mika did her so dirty, but at the previous ceremony, George got rid of Samraj so that he would not have any competition when pursuing Mika. And if not for Samraj, she said, okay, then maybe I would go for George. So I get that Robin is not happy, but like, girl, you doing a bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Also, when she was on the terrace with him, he is making it clear that, hey, this would actually be disrespectful. She does not care. She does not care at all. And I'm not going to put that fully on her because he even pulled her in for the kiss. So he knew this is going to come off disrespectful and chose to do it anyways. I am, however, looking at Robin like, I don't know, she's starting to have this victim mentality that I'm not a big fan of. More on that later. Oh my gosh, also, have y'all seen the videos of Robin's mom saying Mika is a game player and all this? I always think it's cringe when parents get involved, unless you're a parent like Tony's mom, because you could tell Tony's mom, yes, she loves her daughter, but there were times where she could understand like, okay, no, my daughter didn't play that right, or like she spoke a bit more objectively, whereas Robin's mom, we can kind of see where the victim mentality comes from with Robin. So I'm like, yo, not too much on Mika. Mika ain't even doing anything crazy. So hush. After the recoupling, Ellie wanted to have a conversation with Aiden, but Aiden is acting like, you know, he has memory loss.
I'm happy. I'm happy that he shows you. I want you in here. What are you saying? Are you saying that there's still unfinished business?
You said that there was unfinished business. Not what I'm saying at all, that's what you said.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did say that.
So what are you saying? I feel like you should get to know my brother.
I'm gonna.
I'm glad that Ellie speaks her mind, and I'm glad that she's refusing to be gaslit. She has a conversation with Yasmin where she's basically like, I understand you guys were pursuing something, but when I came back, it's as if we were gonna continue what we already had. Me and you as friends, him and I as people who want to pursue a connection, but you guys are keeping me in the dark about what's been going on. So on that principle alone, I can understand why Ellie is upset at this whole situation. She feels like she's getting mixed stories from people, so I get that. However, you were aware that you weren't gone, but as far as they were concerned, you were gone. You had gone home. There was no chance of you coming back. So these two are allowed to pursue their connection however they see fit. If they're going to be kissing and whatnot, they can do that. But I think the bigger principle of it all, obviously she's hurt by that, but the bigger principle is you should have let me know. So Yasmin is going to get emotional because she's like, you know what? I pride myself on being a girl's girl. And I feel like in this moment, I haven't been a girl's girl. I don't know how to navigate pursuing somebody and also being a good friend in this environment. And it's weighing heavily on me, right? So then Aiden goes to console her. And in that conversation, he's going to make it seem like it is Ellie who is still pining after him.
I was just trying to like solve things rather than adding like a fuel to the fire.
Oh, what's going on? Why? You shouldn't be mad about us kissing. There's unfinished business there on her part. I was like, no, I'm not happy about it. I'm upset. Just had a row with Yasmin. Yasmin's crying.
Marvin played like a book, yeah.
Nah, tomorrow's a new day, bro. You ain't got to stay with Ellie.
I knew there was a reason why my spirit could not take to Aiden. Something about Aiden, it's he creeps me out. He's a weirdo. No. How are you gonna flip the script on Ellie and make it seem like she's begging for you when it is you who keeps bothering this girl, trying to wear her down so that she finally gets back into your good graces and you can have Yasmin and Ellie as potential, connections? Like, what is wrong with you? And then he's going to spin the same story to his brother. This man has loyalty to absolutely nobody, that he's willing to snipe his brother's chances just for his personal gain. That's insane. That's actually insane. I'm sorry. And does Aiden not know that the show is not only televised, but number two, there's going to be a point in the show where people in the villa with you get to hear and see the things that you have been doing and saying. Sometimes the show will like to do it early, like earlier than movie night, and bring in a game where it's like, oh, who said this quote? Like, are you okay? But you know what? I'm glad, because slowly we are pulling the threads at Aiden. We are unraveling his true nature. So in episode 6, I actually missed the first 5 minutes of the episode. If something important happened, I'm so sorry. So we're just gonna skip past that. In the morning debriefs, we have Yasmin and Ellie who touch base. Yasmin says that she's disappointed in herself because she normally shows up better in female friendships, but this is a very complex situation and she's really struggling to navigate it. But she does say to Ellie, I am sorry. I did not navigate things the way that I should have. and that's on me. I do appreciate Yasmin's self-awareness. Yasmin later has a conversation with Aiden, who is still saying that the unfinished business is on Ellie's side. We know that that is not true, or at least the phrase itself did not come from her. And then as the episode goes on, she's gonna end things and he is still gonna want to pursue something with her. From that conversation, Yasmin is gonna say, well, I'm still exploring options. He's like, you still? What do you mean you're still pursuing Oh, so you don't like it when the shoe was on the other foot, do you? Then we have George, who says he's going to apologize to Mika, but he admits that the conversation with Robin is much better than with Mika. And then we have Lorenzo, who says he's going to put in more work during the day, but he's going to stay true to who he is. He's not just going to be laying it on thick for the sake of it. He's going to pursue women he actually wants to pursue, but show a little bit more of his personality, which is good because at the previous recoupling, he was called a stone, and it's hard to get water out of him because he's a stone. And then Priya was like, well, you're more of like a jelly bean, still insinuating that he has a hard shell and he's a little bit hard to get to know. Speaking of hard to get to know, guys, I gotta be honest, I really wanted to root for Angelisa, and it could be because of the position that she's in right now, but respectfully, I just don't know if she's made for TV. Her person is not here. She's trying with Opie, but it's not really working. But they're making it seem like it's going somewhere. I don't know.
What are you saying?
I like where we're going, definitely. We should still continue to be on the steady pace.
Yeah. I'm sexually attracted to you and stuff, and I want to... My concern was that, like, it doesn't progress because we've not, like, experimented and that kind of stuff.
Across the physical boundary, I feel like that's when it's, like, locked in.
I'm beautiful. Like, I don't think I've ever been with someone that moves at this pace before. Usually people are on it straight away.
In her recoupling speech, she said that she is warming up a little bit more. Everybody in the house is helping her with that, which is great, but I fear she's gonna spend the whole season opening up. Like, she's unfortunately become team furniture alongside Lola and Sean. We don't really see them at all. Sam as well. Like, unfortunately, they've just become irrelevant on this season. And that could be the producer's fault as well. They are focusing so hard on this brother storyline, but also the other characters aren't giving us enough to want to talk about or for the producers to want to showcase, right? So yeah, it's the producers, but it's also them not really giving us anything. I do agree with her when she says that being physical would imply that things are further along than they really are. So she doesn't want to cross that line until they're actually ready to be a more serious couple. However, we don't even see them flirt. We don't even see no cheeky nothing. Like, we don't even see her get giddy about Opie. She talks about things being positive, like them coupling in bed and how she likes that, but she's not giddy. He's not giddy. Just admit that y'all don't like each other. It's okay. Robin has a conversation with George because she doesn't like the fact that he is spinning the story to Mika, saying that she was laying it on to him the night before. So she just wants to clear things up.
Did you want a kiss or did you not want a kiss?
I did want a kiss, yeah.
All I asked from you was honesty, and you couldn't even give me that.
The timing could have been a bit more sensitive, that's all I meant.
You've told her one thing and you've told me another. It's like you've made out that like it was all me.
George definitely wanted to have his cake and eat it too. He thought that he could pursue both Mika and Robin equally, but you can feel the difference. Obviously, he likes Robin more, but then the night before, he was prioritizing Mika, which hurt Robin's feelings. It just wasn't working. So Robin thanks him for the apology. However, she's going to move around the villa now. She's going to explore other options, especially because it's clear that George is not pursuing her as aggressively as he was before. She's going to shift her attention to Coven. Then we have Mika and George, who also have a conversation. He apologizes again, and she's like, you know what? I actually don't like this whole back and forth thing. I don't like hearing you say one thing to me and another thing to another person. So I'm just gonna fall back. I'm just gonna call it a day. And he just accepts that, and he leaves the show anyway, so it works out for everybody. Ellie takes Aiden for a chat to pull him up on his wishy-washy behavior, and he is immediately defensive.
Bed wasn't even called yet, and Yaz was jumping in. Can you just let... Well, can you let us sleep then?
But who jumped into bed? Jasmine didn't even sleep with me.
But then I was
Do you
like...
think that it's wrong that me and her kissed? You weren't here. Felt like you needed to know.
Yeah, because I had came back. I'd only been away for like 12 hours or so.
So are we drawing a line under this now then? Is that what you're saying? There's still emotions there. There's still unfinished business.
Just the way things went about was a bit yuck.
I think you still fancy me.
Again, I get what Ellie is saying in the sense that if we were going to continue things, I had to be in the know on what's going on. But the only thing he's hearing is you did things while I was away, which, yeah, he's able to do that because he didn't know that she was returning. But he's missing the fact that if you actually did want to continue with me, I needed transparency from you, which you're not giving me. That's not fair, and I don't like that. So she's trying to, draw the line with him. He's not accepting. And we're going to see a theme with Aiden. He does not like boundaries. He is okay with setting boundaries, but he does not like when boundaries are set with him. He's going to try his best to bring those boundaries down, which is weird behavior. More on that later. We have Samraj, who takes Priya to the terrace for a kiss. She denies that. She says, I'm not ready for all that. And he's like, oh, well, I would have done it because, I'm cute. Like, I'm cute. You're cute. Like, let's do it. And she's like, well, it's more than just you being attractive, which is what I said in like episode 2. I don't know what it is with these guys and their mentality. They think kissing the person will then allow things to blossom, but you're not being a safe space for the women. You're not actually getting to know them on a deeper level. You're not making them feel comfortable enough to want to kiss you. You think that kissing is the first step, but you've missed so many beforehand. So I'm glad that Priya put her foot down regarding that. We then have Lorenzo, who comes and announces that George is leaving for personal reasons. I am empathetic to George's, situation with his family and all that. But I will be honest, I'm glad that George is gone. The way that he speaks to and about women, not for me. Truly, and some microaggressions too. Not for me. Aiden is the same. Aiden way more overtly, but yeah, I'm not mad that George is gone. Lorenzo and Yasmin head to the terrace, which is so out of left field, but I'm not mad at it.
That's a bold move, bro. I wouldn't be worried about the rock. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like we're always looking at each other.
Yeah, we sort of gravitate towards each other. Yeah, I feel that. You're regretting your decision.
Not regretting. I don't know. I don't know.
I love that Aiden is finally getting a taste of his own medicine. I actually don't really see much chemistry between Lorenzo and Yasmin, but that could be a Lorenzo thing. And I've realized with Lorenzo, somebody yesterday brought it to my attention that Lorenzo has never been in a relationship. I'm sure that was said, but it just went over my head. And I feel like we're seeing him actually navigate dating and experience certain things that he's never experienced before. And I think that he is growing in dating, but you can still see that he has some roadblocks. So I think the lack of chemistry sometimes comes from his lack of experience, but he is gaining a lot of experience right now. This is a crash course in dating. Aiden is gonna say, if Yasmin kisses Lorenzo up on that terrace, that's it for me. I'm done. So you're allowed to say when things are done for you, when people have to respect that. But when other people say, hey, I'm done, or hey, I'm gonna keep exploring other things, you are gonna have a cow about it. This man is weird. This man does not like boundaries with women. And if anything, he takes that as a challenge. And if we are being honest, blunt as it may be, I know some people won't like to hear this. This is like a part of rape culture. It really is. People not adhering to the lines that other people set for themselves to say, hey, I would like for you to respect this aspect of me, and you just don't care. Oh no, but I want you, so you have to still indulge me. I want you, so you have to still entertain me. You have to still give me a chance. I don't care that you think that we're done. I'm not done with you. Ew. From here, guys, the episode just became redundant, and I'm just gonna speed through some things that are happening. Lola and Sean spoke about something. I don't really pay them much mind, so yeah, it seems like they're doing great. Jasmine and Lorenzo are getting closer. She's also into Kevin though, and I feel like I saw something the first day that Kevin came in, but I didn't include it in the video because I was like, oh, maybe you're reaching. But the way that he would speak to her, he just seems so attentive. She was wearing sunglasses the first day that they spoke, but the way the man was just staring her down the entire time, I was like, hold on. Okay, I'm liking this, especially because we saw how his brother and Lorenzo were seemingly so intimidated by Jasmine and what she embodies and stuff. So to see Calvin being like, oh no, I completely love this, it's great. And I think she had even said, whenever you speak to me, it's as if like you're devouring me, like you're so enamored by me. And I love that. There was also a comment that Lorenzo said that I'm just like, ugh. I think he's still just figuring out dating. He's like, oh, Jasmine wants a guy who's obsessed with her. An element of that could be true, but I think Jasmine just wants somebody who pursues her wholeheartedly. And Lorenzo doesn't do that. Lorenzo doesn't really put in a lot of like energy, flirt, chat, like nothing. That could be because he's still feeling things out, or that could be because these girls aren't like the pinnacle of who he would want to date. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, I loved seeing Calvin really go for Jasmine, and Jasmine finally getting that attention that she's been looking for. Like, I like that. Aiden calls Yasmin Ellie. Yikes. And she runs away from that conversation, but it's just in time because they get a text that they're going to be planning for the evening. In the evening, the guys get a text that they are given a choice to go have cocktail hour with 2 new bombshells. They all decide to go, which was a big mistake because they are being watched.
Now, we're not locked off, but it'd take a lot.
No, I like Meek and I like Priya. I don't need one more. I do feel bad for the girls though. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you don't. I've got a wandering eye. You know, I've been saying, oh, I'm emotionally mature. No, I'm not. I don't care.
What is wrong with him?
He's not actually respectful, he's just pretending to be, yeah.
I can't trust myself.
No, you'll be fine. I'm here for that.
Ew.
Hey, look, if they all want me, they'll want me.
Oh, I'm actually over this shit, honestly, drop me out.
I don't even have words. Like this is a really slimy group of guys. Really slimy group of guys. Yeah, it's weird. Can I say something a little bit controversial? Maybe not. I don't know. I thought that Angelista's response and the girls being like so sad on Angelista's behalf was a bit much. Like, I get that Angelista's only person right now is Opie, but like, she doesn't like him like that. A part of her likes him, for sure. You can tell a part of her likes him, but she's not like enthralled by him. Not at all. So yeah, it's not great to hear him discard her the way that he did. That was very unsavory, very distasteful. But I'm just like, girlies, have you seen Opie really pursue her? Have you seen her be really giddy about Opie? You haven't. So yeah. Anyways, we get 2 new bombshells, Namibia and Victoria. Love to see you, sisters, but I fear it's gonna be 3 black women struggling on this show.
My name's Namibia, I'm 25 and I'm from Leeds. I will tread on your toes if I need to. The boys won't be able to resist me.
Victoria, I'm 25 and I'm from Kildare, Ireland. I am the full package. The looks, I've got the brain, I've got the beauty. The girls should be very worried.
Nice to meet Namibia.
Yeah. Oh my God, they are stunning.
She's stunning.
Oh, she's unreal.
My head's absolutely gone. My head's spun.
I'm open, of course. Shut up, Aiden.
I'm glad that the guys were very complimentary of the women when they came in. They actually do seem excited to pursue them. We'll see if they're just placating them, but whatever. The girls are also complimentary. They're like, wow, these girls are so stunning. This is great. This is all great. This all sounds great. But in 24 hours, I fear we're going to see the same story that we're used to seeing time and time again, which is why a lot of us have grown tired of Love Island UK. They will bring people of color, but will not have people on the main cast who are interested in pursuing people of color. And that's the problem. It's as if the show was trying to fill out a quota, especially because there's been a lot of criticism about the lack of diversity. Now, there has been a lot of diversity in this season. I will give it to them. South Asian representation, Black representation, like they've really expanded, you know what I'm saying? However, they think when you're casting these guys, that if a guy is like, oh yeah, I do like blonde hair, but I also like brunettes and I also like that is diversity. It is not. It is not. We need people on the show who actually have a history of dating different types of women. It's not enough to ask them, oh, what's your type? I don't have a type. And have that be enough. No. We know a lot of the guys in the UK have a type, and it's typically blonde hair, blue eyes. They might throw a wrench in there and say brunette. Oh my gosh, so spicy. Like, anyways, if there's any actual potential for these girls, I think they might find it in Lorenzo, Opie, maybe Sam. We haven't really seen anything from Sam, so who knows? Maybe Sean, same thing. We haven't really seen much from him. But actually, you know what? That might be a good number of people. But this is all on speculation. I'm hoping that these guys show these girls a good amount of attention. So we will see what happens. The episode ends with Samraj and Lorenzo being taken away for some alone time. So we'll see what happens there. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.